Welcome. Today we're going to dive into something really significant. The Preamble to the Constitution of India. Our sources call it the soul, even the key to the whole document.
Absolutely. It's this short, powerful introduction. And our mission today really is to explore how it became this kind of super law.
Right, the source of core principles that apparently can't even be amended away.
Exactly. It sets out the core identity. Originally, back in 1949, the idea was to constitute India as a sovereign democratic republic. Just those three.
Sovereign Democratic Republic.
In the 1949 framework, it's really important because it rooted everything in we, the people of India. Power came from the citizens.
It focused on independence, self-governance.
Political independence.
But then you see this huge constitutional split, right, between 1949 and 1976. You mentioned the framers, like Ambedkar.
Yeah, they deliberately didn't include words like socialist or secular in the preamble itself back then.
Right.
Well, the thinking was, let democracy decide. Achieve those aims through policy. Keep the core constitutional identity flexible.
Which makes the 1976 changes so, well, dramatic.
It's the only time the preamble's ever been amended. It happened via the 42nd Amendment during the national emergency.
Not exactly a time of open debate. People called it the mini-constitution, didn't they?
They did. It fundamentally changed the state's mandatory description, inserting socialist and secular right between sovereign and democratic.
And it added integrity to the unity of the nation part.
Right. So forcing a specific ideology onto a structure that, was designed initially to be more open-ended, it created a real tension.
So given all that political controversy, how does the preamble even have legal weight? It seems like it might just be aspirational.
Well, initially, it kind of was viewed that way. In 1960, the Supreme Court in the Brubari case actually said the preamble was not part of the Constitution.
Not part of it, just a guide.
Just an interpretive aid, yeah. But that completely flipped in 1973, the case of Ananda Parati case. That was the game changer.
Okay, what happened there?
The court declared, no, the preamble is an integral part of the Constitution. And crucially, this is where the basic structure doctrine, or BSD, comes from.
The basic structure doctrine, that sounds important. What does it actually do?
It's the mechanism that gives the preamble its teeth, turning it into that super law.
How so?
It means Parliament can amend the Constitution, yes, almost anything. But, and this is the key, it cannot damage or destroy its fundamental framework, its basic structure.
I see. So certain core ideas are protected.
Exactly. And the court identified key ideals from the preamble, like the sovereign democratic republic status, justice, liberty, as part of that unamendable basic structure.
So what about secularism, which was added later in 76? How did the BSD handle that?
The court ruled that secularism